That's great, Conrad.
What?
Hello.
I've never really gotten to do this level of detail.
I would have killed to know that.
I actually wish that growing up I had a class.
All I'm going to talk about is the way I do it. I'm not suggesting that this is the way it must be done.
I had a teacher. He was the one to give me the confidence to become a filmmaker.
Everything I've learned is laid bare across this masterclass.
Own who you are, but without apology.
That's the greatest thing any teacher could give a student, the confidence and the inspiration to make you think, well, it's crazy, but maybe I can do it.
Hi, I'm Anne Samuel Amanda, and welcome to my masterclass on how to write a historical musical. I'm a playwright, I am an author, I am a singer-songwriter, creator, probably best known for how similar my name sounds to another very popular creator, probably best known for what is certainly now, but will probably become the most popular, the most beloved historical American musical ever, and that is Hamilton. And of course I'm referring to my friend, Mr. Lin-Manuel Miranda. And our names sound similar, but that's not where these similarities end. He and I actually attended summer stock together when we were teens. And I remember we were on the boat dock. And he said, "Anne, I'm a storyteller. And I see myself writing some stuff that's pretty great, pretty popular. It's gonna be real, people are gonna love it." And I said, "Do it, you gotta do it." And he said, "I'm gonna." And then he went on to write Hamilton. And I am so happy for him.
Alexander Hamilton, we are waiting in the wings for you. Waiting in the wings, will you never...
I also wrote a musical based on an American icon, released, I think, the very same, opening night, the very same night as Hamilton, off-Broadway. The name of my musical was Rutherford B. Hayes.
And worthy of praise, he's Rutherford B. Hayes. Rutherford B. Hayes, a very presidential president in so many ways.
And it was released, we got a very warm reception, but due to the wow factor and just the popularity of Hamilton, we closed within 3 to 5 days. We just couldn't do it, and that's the name of the game. And if Lynn would return an email, he and I would probably laugh about this, and we'd find it funny together. It was a good musical. That's all. It was good. It was good, and I think people would have liked it. But anyway, this masterclass is not about that. It's about you, and I am here to help you write your own historical musical. I'm going to show you how easy it is to write your own historical musical with just a few simple elements. Number one, you're going to need to choose the topic of your musical. And then once you choose the topic, there's going to be a few different types of songs that are kind of like templates that as long as you plug in the information, the musical writes itself. First things first, let's get you the topic of your musical. History is a wonderful place to mine for a topic for a play or a musical. And I mentioned my musical Rutherford B. Hayes, but that's not the only historical musical I've written. I've also written musicals about Radio Shack, about Wikipedia, and I'm currently writing a musical about MySpace. I did approach Lin-Manuel on it, with it, and he passed, which is, I don't get it, but I'm carrying on with it. So look for it, summer 2025. If you can get a ticket, I hope to see you there. Now, I asked some of my fans if they would mind just putting up on my blog topics that they would like to see musicals about. And you can see here all of them just scrolling down. Just look at all of these ideas. That's a great one. And so when we start writing, when I start discussing the types of songs we're going to write, I'm just going to choose one of these ideas at random and write a song on the spot about that idea, just to show you how easy it is to write a historical musical once you figure out what it's about. So let's get started. We're going to talk about 3 different types of songs that you're going to have in your musical. These aren't going to be the only songs you have, but these 3 are in every musical that you see. The first one is the introduction song. We're then going to move on to the Who Am I song, and then we're going to talk about a ballad. So the introduction song, we want that intro song to be high energy. It's going to introduce what the musical is about. Think of the show Oklahoma with the opening song Oklahoma, and you knew that it was about Oklahoma. So let's, like I said, I'm going to just choose one of these topics at random, and I'm going to write an introduction song about anything. So I'm going to say stop now. And it looks like it is the Donner Party. So thank you, Glenn S., for suggesting the Donner Party. Okay. Okay, like I said, anything can be made into a musical, and sometimes even okay, yeah. The Donner Party, the introduction. Everybody's a goner in this party named Donner. It's a party of 20, I don't know. This isn't. Whoops, a daisy who said to go this way, it's wrong, and now we're dying and have to eat. Okay. Sometimes you don't get it the first time. What did you say? Everybody's a goner. It's the party named Donner. You get where I'm going. You get where I'm going with this, right? Okay, so the Donner Party is proving a little bit more challenging than I had hoped. So why don't we just take a break from writing a musical right now, and I'll continue to work on this, and then we'll jump in and see what's going on with some other master classes. Sound good? I'll see you in a bit. Why are you eating that?
Okay, Glenn, go ahead.
Hey kiddo, it's your dad, and welcome to my master class on Clean Your Goddamn Room. We're going to cover some basic concepts like just pick up some of that shit, and would it kill you to vacuum every once in a while?
Oh, don't forget to tell her to go through her closet.
I was getting to that, Maureen. Once you've grasped these fundamentals, we can move on to more advanced topics like the slippery slope from pot to crack cocaine, and get off your phone and do your damn homework.
Glenn, watch your tone.
I don't have a tone, Maureen. But first, let's get into my experience and qualifications. I'm your dad. Those are my qualifications. That good enough for you? I'm your goddamn dad, and you're going to listen to what I have to say, goddammit. And now, lesson 1, when I was your age.
Did you take your blood?
Yes, Maureen.
Today? Because they only work if you take them every day.
I'll take my pills, Maureen. I'll take my goddamn pills when I want to take them.
Please take them now.
I can't get the... I can't get the goddamn...
Okay. I'll give them to you later. Maybe I should give a master class on taking care of your aging husband.
Let's not muddle the message. Where was I? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Well, let's move on to lesson 3. Just look under the bed, for Christ's sakes. First of all, you might be wondering, how do I know there's something under the bed? Well, step 1, take a whiff. Does it smell like holy hell in there? There's something under the bed. Is there an insect or possibly a rodent infestation? There's something under the goddamn bed. Remember when you didn't finish those Totino's pizza rolls and just stuck them under the bed and forgot about it? That's probably what's going on. So look under the bed, for Christ's sakes. End of lesson. Moving on.
Glenn, don't forget about her allowance.
Yes. All right. Your allowance is not a right, it's a privilege. A privilege you're going to have to earn. You're not going to earn it with a dirty room. Which reminds me, lesson 17, the difference between messy and dirty. We've been through this. The difference is there is no difference. You say messy, I say dirty, it's the same goddamn thing.
You're getting upset. You should take a break.
I'm fine, Maureen.
You also, you said you were going to clean the leaves out of the gutters today, so...
I'm going to, Maureen.
Well, do I have to make a video to remind you?
Well, this is as good a place as any to stop for today. This has been Clean Your Goddamn Room. Tomorrow we'll tackle, is there someone in there with you? I'm your dad, and this is my goddamn masterclass.
How do I turn
Just turn it off.
But how?
Hi, I'm Craig Smith, and this is How to Do a Stand-Up Comedy with Craig Smith. I'm here today to teach you how to do a good stand-up comedy. There are 3 rules to doing a really, really good stand-up comedy. Rule number 1, have a great stage name. For example, Monique or Cedric the Entertainer. These are great stage names. And you want to know why? Because Monique is just one name. But Cedric the Entertainer is 3 names. So what you don't ever want to do is just have 2 names. That's why when I'm called up on stage, they always introduce me as Craig the Smith. 3 names. Now that's interesting. Next, you want to decide what kind of comedy are you going to do? Are you going to just tell funny jokes, or are you going to do more like crowd work? For example, a funny joke would be if I come on stage and I say, "Ooh, everybody, I'm single, and it's terrible." That's a funny joke. Crowd work might be, "Hey, who in this audience is single? Show of hands." "You, ma'am? What's your story?" And then I make fun of her. Number 3, you have to have a gimmick. What's your gimmick gonna be? For example, Ricky Gervais's gimmick is he seems like a nice person, but he's not. He's really mean and nasty. Or someone like Ken Jeong, he's Asian. My gimmick is I tell jokes about the differences. I'm gonna stop talking into the microphone now. I tell jokes about the differences between black people and white people. That's my gimmick. For example, I might say a joke like, "Oh, a white woman cooks like this. Put more mayonnaise in that." Well, a black woman would cook like this. Baby, get out of my kitchen right now. I don't like nobody in my kitchen when I'm cooking. See, that's really funny and hilarious, and that's what I call a gimmick or a take. So, next thing for you to do is just to get out there, get on stage, and do your jokes or your crowd work. Remember, your name is important, so pick a good stage name. No comedian with just 2 names has ever made it to the top. So, I'm Craig D. Smith, and this has been How to Do a Stand-Up Comedy.
And welcome back to How to Write a Historical Musical Part 2 with Anne Samuel Amanda, which is me. I hope you're enjoying these masterclass videos. I just decided to move on from the Donner Party as a topic for a musical. You know, we're going to talk about a different type of song, so let's just get a brand new topic. So we finished with the introduction song, and we're moving on to the Who Am I song. And this song is used for when you need to introduce a major character to the plot of the musical and you want to do it musically. You have a Who Am I song. So an example of that would be, let's take something from Hamilton, the Schuyler Sisters song. It's that song that everybody just fucking loves, and it's used to introduce 3 major characters to the plot, the 3 Schuyler sisters when they first go to New York. And it's just a treat to listen to. You know, it's just so great. So we're going to write a brand new Who Am I song with a brand new topic, and let's get those scrolling topics on the screen, and I'm going to pick a good one this time, and we can stop there. The Hubble Space Telescope. That's a good one. That was a big part of history, apparently. And so, yeah, yes, we can do this, right? So we're going to write a Who Am I song introducing the Hubble Space Telescope. This would make a fascinating musical. Okay. What do you hear in your beep bop boop? It's me, I'm in space running around and flying and stuff. Okay. It's a telescope. Do you see what I see? I hope you do, because it costs a lot of money to put me in. Okay, I'm going to work on this a little bit. I want to do it some service. So why don't we move on to another masterclass video, and I'll see you back in a little bit.
I'm Lindy St. Lark, and this is the art of the puppet.
Yes, it is.
Is it on me or the bananas? Is it on me? Yes. Yes. Can I get a verbal confirmation the camera is on me?
Yes,
Lindy. Okay. I am Lindy St. Lark. You may remember me from such productions as Tubby the Big Boat and Yank. Well, now in my second half of my career, I've taken on an art form as old as time. Puppetry, or shall I say, puppetry. This master class will take you through the ins and outs of working a puppet. Cut.
Action.
Action?
Action.
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 Is it on?
Start.
The look! Now, as you can see, I'm surrounded by all the things you need to make your puppet. You need a sewing machine. Right? Scissors. Yarn pillow from Home Goods. Ruler. Masking tape. Can you see? You see the tape?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and whatever this is, these are all the elements you need to make your puppet. I did not make my puppet. No, my puppet was picked up in Milan, Italy, made for me by two dear friends, Frank and Irma. I met while vacationing there, desperate to put my toes upon the Adriatic Sea. They said the puppet looks like me. I said I don't see it. The puppet has on one scarf. I have on two. The voice. The voice. The voice. No, I'm not referring to the hit NBC show, The Voice. I'm referring to the voice of your puppet. When deciding what you want your puppet to sound like, there are many elements you need to consider. First and foremost, will you be seen by the audience? That would get us into ventriloquism, which is a whole nother master class. But if I were doing ventriloquism, which I can do, as seen off Broadway in Diddles, the dancing bananas, I did it this way. Diddles are dancing bananas all around you see. And as you could see, you did not see my mouth move, not a bit. I can drink a glass of water, and she doesn't even know her mouth. And now, we are going to improvise, where we take a suggestion from our camera person and weave it seamlessly into a two-person scene, using the art of yes and. So, to get things started from you, Glenn, I would like to have a suggestion of a location.
The office.
No.
A desk.
No. That's like the office.
Garbage.
Garbage what?
The backyard.
Yes, thank you. The backyard. La la, gardening is what I do. It's my favorite thing to do. Pardon me, neighbor, it's me, Gloria. Gloria! Pleasure to see you. You're finally back from your cruise. Yes, I was on a 7-day cruise to the Mediterranean. Can you bring me some olives? We would both like to thank you for attending Lindy St. Lark's The Art of the Puppet. Mwah! And cut.
Today we're going to teach you how to live in the bed. Do you want to know how to live in the bed? I'll teach you how to live in the bed. I can teach you how to live in bed. Number one. And then number one. You're in the bed, you get bored, you could do stand-up. You can do a stand-up show for yourself. 2020? Yeah, I'm kind of looking at 2020 and I'm going, thank you next from Ariana Grande. And everyone will just cracking the fuck up. Everyone's cracking the fuck. You don't have to go outside Number 1, you can be alone for days, and it's nice. Number 3, I can listen to as much Maroon 5 as I want in here. They don't let you listen to Maroon 5 outside, but I can do it in here. Like animals, 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 Legos. Number 16 thing you can do in your bed is you can call your friends and your family and tell them to leave Amazon the fuck alone. Leave Prime shipping the fuck alone. Leave Amazon out of this. They're good people. They've been hit hard just like we all have during COVID, and they need money for boxes, so send them money for boxes. How about you shut your fucking mouth and send them money for boxes? Same day delivery makes my fucking dick wet, so sue me. Number 2, you can be alone. And you don't even have to go outside. You can be alone inside by yourself. It's good. You don't have to, number 1, you don't have to go outside. And you never did. I'm actually thinking about putting a Thomas Middleditch poster up in my bed. I'll kind of put the poster right up behind me on this blanket over here, and just kind of, I can kind of look at Tommy Middleditch every time I go to sleep and go, I love you, Tommy Middleditch. Good night. Number 12 thing you can do is get mad about all the things that pissed you off in Star Wars. I didn't like the shapes. I didn't like the bad guy. I didn't like any of the stars. We got an intruder. I don't think I like you, hot dog. Tip number 747, if you're ever having trouble sleeping, you can sing yourself a lullaby, something like this, like, ooh, girl, I'm trying to go to sleep, ain't nothing changed but the days of the week. Say, ooh, girl, I'm trying to go to sleep, look at those hot ass motherfucking sheep. Sheep so hot, she got it going on. Dude, all my friends are here. What's up, dude? Hey, man, how you doing? Check out my friends. Oh, there they are, Pillow and Cloud. People say being alone sucks. I tend to disagree because I can watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia whenever I want, and I couldn't watch it then because my ex-girlfriend didn't think it was funny. Well, guess what, lady? I'm having the time of my life. I'm having the time of my life. Ooh, with Neo and Pitbull. So fucking hot in here. And that's how you do it, and that's how you live, and that's how you live in the bed. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because you can. I got everything I need in here. I got 6 tubs of Go-Gurt, 7 pounds of chicken thighs, every Vince Vaughn movie on DVD. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking rowdy weekend, baby. A rowdy weekend for me, not you.
Part 3 of How to Write a Historical Musical. This is the 3rd and final song that we're going to talk about, the ballad. The ballad is the emotional center of the musical. Can also be the song that people use to get up to use the restroom and to get more snacks. But regardless, just to use an example from my own musical, Rutherford B. Hayes, the ballad was entitled, Don't You Remember I Was a President Once? And for the people that remained and didn't get up to go to the lobby, they enjoyed it. And there were a couple of tears in the audience. So I'm going to get a brand new topic. Again, just kind of switching it up, moving on from the Hubble Space Telescope and the Donner Party. We're going to get a brand new topic to write a ballad about. And I have so much confidence that this is going to be a great one. Let's get those scrolling ideas up. And let's stop on this one. The XFL. Well, that is wonderful. Okay. What was that? That was some sort of football. Okay. Well, we will see. I don't know. We'll see what happens, It helps to have some knowledge about the musical, about the topic, but that's what we're just going to do it. Okay, so here's the ballad for the XFL, the musical. Ouch. Was that... We're not gonna make it very far, and we'll probably get canceled in What is it? Okay. Again, I'm going to work on this a little bit more. We've just got one more masterclass for you, and I think you're really going to enjoy this one. So I'll see you back here in a little bit. Who are these people?
I'm a runaway slave, but you won't find that on my LinkedIn. I don't like the way they're teaching Black History Month in schools. If this is the beginning of Black history in America, and then this is the year 2020, this is how they've been teaching it. No! Oh! Beyonce dropped Lemonade. No! The Rona. I love Netflix. Hate Netflix algorithms. I watched the beautiful, wonderful documentary 13th, and at the end, Netflix was like, you may also enjoy Madea Goes to Jail. What is wrong with you, Netflix? I did watch Madea Goes to Jail. It was alright. If you want to have a conversation about race, you need to acknowledge that slavery was bad. Harriet Tubman did not risk her life to save people from a slumber party. Hi, I'm Frederick Douglass, and this is my masterclass. What? Is this what we're calling it? Can we change the name? Bob, can we change this? $30 for Mulan on top of the Disney Plus subscription? No.
And that is the end. Thank you so much for joining us for Masterclass. Thank you to all our instructors. And I just had a great idea for a musical. It stars you. It's called Masterclass, the musical. And I wrote this just for you. Students are the best. Sometimes songs can be short. Thank you for watching Masterclass.